everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again with our vlog a day, and today is vlog for Sunday, August 2nd, and it was just beautiful day, and we had a hurricane coming up. It's Isaibazo. I have no idea how to pronounce it. No one knows how to pronounce it. It seems like IS something is the name for the hurricane that got dropped back down to tropical storm, and then it went back up to hurricane, and then they said it might be Cat 2, then it went back down to tropical storm, and who knows. So it got here today. I didn't board the house up. I wanted to board the house up this morning, and just because you never know if it's going to jump back up to nothing, and it was not needed at all. My wife talked me out of it. I contacted my father-in-law this morning and asked him if he wanted to have me run up there and board up his house, or if he was fine. He said he thought he was fine as well. We saw a few houses board up, a handful of businesses boarded up, and nothing really came of it. Woke up this morning, kind of slowly got around, nothing major. Karen decided she wanted to use up some of her older bread before it went completely bad, and she made up some French toast. I think she buys extra bread for that reason, hoping we won't use it all, so she'll have an excuse to make French toast. So she prefers milk toast, and that stuff is just disgusting, but she seems to like it, so she'll make that stuff for herself every, I don't know, 3 or 4 months or so. It's like she'll make some milk toast, but I think it's just horrible. Often she'll do it if I'm going to be out of town for the night, whatever, or if I'm going to be gone for the evening and whatnot. She'll do it then. Like when I go to Iowa to get my mom, she always makes milk toast while I'm gone. So it's one of her favorite meals, but she knows I can't stand it. So, which I don't mind. I'll eat a bowl of soup. I'm good. But we had French toast, we had eggs, and we had bacon. Lots and lots of bacon. Always eat lots of bacon. We knock out like a package of bacon every breakfast, which is too much bacon, but it's amazing. So got that done. Watched a little bit of I ended up watching a full movie. I hardly ever watch a full movie. We put in Mad Max, the original, way back in the 70s, whatever, and watched Mad Max. And I should have went running earlier. I didn't. I actually thought going to the beach because the weather hadn't picked up yet really for wind and stuff. Started raining before Mad Max got done. I went ahead and changed my running gear. I was going to go for a motorcycle ride when Mad Max got done. Trying to check out the neighborhood before the rain hit, the storm hit. Kind of see if anybody else is boarding up and that whole kind of thing and filling out the weather. But it didn't happen. By the time we went to go get our motorcycle gear on and head out, when basically she went to grab her, put her hair in a hair, tie it up and whatnot, it started raining. So the bike ride was off. I decided to go ahead and get dressed and went for my run. Thought I can run in the rain. I don't know when the storm's going to get here. It's supposed to be here from like 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. was the worst of the storm, is what they were calling for. Got my run done because I got to run every single day for my run streak, so I had to have it done no matter what. So got the run done, got back to the house, got cleaned up, kind of hung around a little bit, and then the weather kind of broke off. Like it rained a little bit here and there, but nothing major. A couple little bursts of wind, but again, nothing major. Didn't lose any limbs in the yard or nothing yet. Jumped on the motorcycle, rode over to Beachside, which is always a little bit on that crappier, a little bit nervous side of running to Beachside on a motorcycle, especially with a hurricane right off the coast of your state, because that stuff can change real quick. And it's one thing to drive home in a car or truck when the weather turns shit. It's a whole different thing to ride home on the motorcycle without helmets and whatnot in shit weather. So got over there, the ocean was blown out, but nothing bad. There was a handful of people there checking out the beach stuff. You can tell some tourists that were trying to still enjoy a summer vacation down here in Florida. There was a group of tourists with chairs and stuff, whatnot. We saw a jar of what looked like strawberry jelly had washed up on the thing. We weren't really sure it was at first. I was like, what the hell is that? I couldn't tell. And I thought like somebody had it looked like bile. Like it was just gross looking as all get out. It's like, that's a really ugly looking, love note, in a bottle. But I was thinking, so another couple ladies come walking by, and they've taken all the trash cans away, so we can't just pick it up to the trash. And she picked it up. When I saw her pick it up, I realized I think it was somebody brought peanut butter and jelly or something at the beach or on their boat, and it got washed off. There's no label on it, it was just a lid. But it looked like, I think it was strawberry jelly or maybe strawberry preserve, when I saw it shake in her hand and whatnot. So it was kind of, one of those things. Could have been a whole lot worse than what it was. But luckily, I think it was just somebody's lunch or breakfast or snack or whatever they had they lost. So it wasn't quite so bad. She said she was going to carry it with her until she got back to the hotel and throw it away so there's no trash cans around. But went ahead, and from there we basically headed back home. Like I said, the roads weren't bad. We drove around a little bit looking at some other areas and stuff. Wasn't bad. Every once in a while we get a little bit of a wind gust. Going across the intercoastal. I had my wife hold my hat on my head just because the fact that if it started to blow off, I knew I was going to reach for it. And if we did get a weird, crazy gust of wind coming across and I got to reach for it, it hits the bike sideways and stuff too. It could be a little bit iffy. So I just kind of tried to put your hand on top of my head, hold my hat down while we crossed the bridge. Didn't need it, but it was there. It was better to be safe than sorry than, end up having to reach for it and have something dumb, either lose my hat or, whatnot. So got back to the house, hung out for a little while. Nothing really on. I actually talked to a friend of ours. We're like, hell, you should have came down. She was going to come down yesterday and didn't. And the storm turned out to be nothing. Like, it literally was nothing. We sat around the rest of the evening, had some, some wonderful dinner. She made some chicken. We had some old frozen chicken breast we thawed out. She made a beautiful chicken and mushroom, spinach, a little bit of gravy on it, some mashed potatoes, and she kicked butt there. Had a wonderful, wonderful dinner. Ended up watching a little bit of TV and stuff, just kind of channeling out, doing nothing major. It's still windy outside. It would be fine, but it's one of those things, you're sitting outside, trying to smoke a cigar and stuff. There's enough wind that it's not going to be the most enjoyable in the process because it's just a windy day. But she ended up making a peanut butter brownie, like in a cupcake pans, like little cupcake muffin pans, I guess, for herself, little silicone deals. So she made those up, and then she put ice cream on top of it, and that was our dessert for the night. I'm a giant fan of peanut butter. I'll eat almost anything peanut butter. Like, I'll eat peanut butter off a person. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm all about the peanut butter. So, but went ahead and had that, and that was wonderful. Ended up with a bubbly stomach that really kind of took me down for the evening. It really slowed me down fast. I was not feeling good for quite some time. We tried to watch a new show called Love on the Spectrum, and it's about autistic people who are trying to date and different levels of autism. There's some deaf mutes in it. There's different things, stuff, and different levels of stuff. And we were watching it, so I was in and out of the back bathroom all, throughout that whole episode and dealing with that whole deal. But so far I've seen of that show, it's pretty cool. There's some pretty interesting little parts. There's some, great comedy that's not scripted because they're just, this is who they are. These are these people, and it was pretty funny. Karen was enjoying the crap out of that. She's really more into that type of show than I am. Like, I'm not, I don't know, it feels a little bit weird to me, so I don't usually watch those as much, but what I did see of it was really, really good. Went ahead, headed to bed fairly early. I was just, like I said, I wasn't feeling great. Went to bed and crashed out like surprisingly well. I actually slept really, really well, so that was a good thing. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll get back into this. I don't know, I shouldn't. I don't know, I keep getting confused. I get bored making these things. I forget I'm supposed to make them and whatnot. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys sometime. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.